Now, if y'all have any questions, hello, everybody. I see you all. Um, Pop a question in and I'll see if I can answer it for the few minutes that I'm on here. Video is not my forte. Words and painting, as you can see in the background, is my forte. But primarily, my truest, I don't want to say it's a forte. The thing that makes me wake up and put my feet on the floor in the morning is I got to go check on my people. That's how this feels to me. I want to know how my people are doing and how we can do it better and what they can offer because I feel this sense of community happening. Many of you may not know this, but I opened up the live chat today. Uh, a lot of people have responded, and you're welcome to go and add your own questions or respond to the prompt that I put in there. And it was just a very simple thing. What was something pleasant that had happened to your day today? Somebody wrote in there the wiggle of their dog because the dog caught a fish. I got this visual image of a dog wiggling, and it was just great. It made me smile. And that is what I really want everybody to catch on to. Taking the time to be so self-aware that you see the little glimmers of joy in the mundane. That little dog did what Mother Nature put in it, expressed its excitement and enthusiasm for catching that little fish. And all we get to do as observers is enjoy the little dog's joy. I mean, how good is that for just a whole metaphor of life? I often refer to finding the dandelion that is growing up in between the cracks in the sidewalk, is determined to show its joy of life. It has it in its DNA as well. We're not the only ones with that capacity, you know. And I just kind of find it interesting to spend my day looking for glimmers of joy. That's why I wrote that little book called The Joy Ledger, because I describe joy in adjectives, not the experience, not the thing that made me feel joyous. I just write down the adjective. So I go back and I find all of these different adjectives, and they kind of become a string of feelings for me that let me know what's really clicking and working for me and what to pay attention to. You might want to try it. I do it every day. King's Day, you made crowns. Okay. Uh, that's cool. Hey, Judas. Hey, Jane. How's everybody doing? Y'all come tell me how you're doing. I'm going to hang out here for a few more minutes to see if there's any more questions. Y'all are really a bunch of cool people. I don't really know what to say. I didn't come on here with a lesson or anything specific to say other than I'm kind of in an overwhelmed moment of yay, extreme joy, because who knew some 70-year-old artist was going to write words that helped people do what they need to do intrinsically. And I'm just tickled about it, and I'm really grateful to be here. What is my motivation? Um, you really want the long answer or the short answer? My motivation began because of a woman who has become a really good friend. Her name is Beverly. Uh, she found me on my Facebook art page that I've been running for 13 years as a career artist, and wrote me a direct message about how I inspired her to continue with a project that she had. And her project was to write a book about her life experiences after her son sadly was murdered. And that just kind of made me sit up and like, wow, wait a minute, let's talk about this for a little bit. And the more I thought about that, the more I was recognizing a pattern that I was seeing all over the place, that women my age, and I was 69 at the time, were feeling kind of shoved to the side, put in the corner, because most women's identities depended on who they were tending to and taking care of: children, husbands, parents, teachers at school, take care of kids. Everything about their lives was about someone else other than themselves. And because I had been forced into a very uncomfortable situation in my own life due to a hurricane and a husband letting my home go into foreclosure, which was my retirement income, I decided if I can rebuild, then I can help my friend rebuild. And that's kind of what I started all of this is I knew that there might be other women who wanted to reclaim their dreams before they were married and their identities shifted to caretaker, mother, nurse, teacher, whatever. We all had dreams when we were teenagers. We all had dreams when we were young adults, but we didn't all get the opportunity or grab the opportunity to live them. And now in retirement, we can do that. So that's the long answer. That's really why I started this. In fact, the original Substack was called Reclaim Your Dreams. And the Substack changed and grew a little bit because I changed and grew a little bit. And the more I did this, the faster the growth happened. I don't know how to explain it other than that's the intent purpose is I really want my words to empower women to see something in themselves and that they feel good and strong about and that they reach for the golden ring, whatever the golden ring is. It doesn't matter. Yesterday, I saw a woman whose rent went up so high she couldn't afford to stay in her apartment on her retirement. She had enough cash set aside that she bought a one-bedroom camper and is now traveling to wherever she can find free places to park her camper and live. And she's 73 years old. And I have a couple of thoughts about that, but one of them is she didn't let the system push her into the street. She did something about it. And I thought it was pretty brave. The other one is she had the health to do that. A lot of us at this age don't have that health. But she's also doing something that was a childhood dream, which is traveling. She wants to travel. And so it kind of suited her in an interesting backhanded way. The universe gave her her dream, I suppose you could say. Let me see. Are there any more questions? It's hard to remember your dreams. I don't know. I've never had a problem remembering my dreams, Sheila. My dreams for as long as I could remember was to be an artist. Although I didn't even start till I was 28 years old. My parents were of the mindset that that's not what you do. And we can talk about other things later, but I never really started painting till I was 28. And I didn't really go full time with it until I was in my 40s. And some of that was just a force of nature. I had to do something. I have a spirit that won't allow myself to accept no for an answer. And for the most part, that serves me well. And it also empowers me to make choices and do things a little bit differently than whatever normal people think. I don't even know what the word normal means. I don't care about normal, don't like normal, don't want to be normal. I don't want anything to do with normal. What I want to do is empower other people to step up and feel in their heart. I mean, hey, you might be a very good CPA. Maybe you took care of the books for another company and then retired. Is there a creative way you can help women like me who are starting cottage businesses at this age figure out how we handle the finances? Who knows? Maybe that's what you're called to do. I think the thing that I really want to say the most is, Sheila, going back to your question about hard to remember your dreams, I have a challenge for you. You ready? I want you to try this on. Go sit for 2 minutes a day and breathe in 4 breaths, hold it 4 beats, and exhale 6 beats. Do that with your diaphragm. Once you get comfortable with that, add another minute and another minute. What's going to happen is conversation in your mind, what people call intuition, is going to start coming up. And that gives an invitation to your intuition to remind you what your dreams were. That's how it works for me. I just did a 2-minute before I decided to start this. I had no plans to do this, but I sat here for 2 minutes and did the breathing and thought, I think I'll say hello to my friends. I think I like that idea. I think I'll do that. Okay, one more pass for the questions. If there aren't any more, I've been on here a good 10 minutes. I'm going to let you go. Hey, Stephen, I'm glad you're fired up. What are you ready to go do? Morning Glory Rose. My God, what a great name. I love that. I'm painting morning glories back there, and my name is Monica Rose. So, oh, yeah, I like that. Anyway, I'm going to let you all know go. I don't see any more questions here. Thank you, Substack, for creating a platform. Go sit with the soul next. Atta girl. Way to go, Lisa. Hey, Ashley. I'm glad you're here, sugar. I wish someone would have talked to me like this when I was 40 years old. So, yay, come join the party. It's not really age specific. I'm really glad you're here. And thank you for your kind words. All right. Bye, y'all. Bye, 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 those on the phones. I'll see you soon. If this works, I might do this again. This was a lot of fun. As my kids and I often say, later, gator.